3. Okay.
And guys, the setup tonight is also that everybody sits in the vehicle channels. So set up your comm gear so you can listen to your platoon channels.
You didn't want to say whisper, you wanted to say whip.
Well,
So
except mechans that are just one person per vehicle, so we're gonna be in the same platoon channel.
Yeah, that's okay.
So we're gonna have Hammer 3 take the lead through the woods. Tanks are gonna be supporting Hammer 3. We're gonna work together as a 2-platoon assault force. King Tiger, once we get to objective, we'll provide support and overwatch the best we can. Go ahead and label the objective how you want to clear it, and we'll provide whatever support is needed when we get there. It's kind of hard to set up out a cordon for you to go in, so we'll try to set up the best we can. I'm looking right now.
So Higgs, you copying that on 41?
I have one section defend purple battle position, and the other will follow you into the objective.
Roger.
Chris, I don't think you were transmitting on 41.
No, it's Irish. I'm asking Higgs, is he copying that on 41?
We are on 31 because it's first platoon.
Yeah, but my... Okay, so what's my crew channel then?
You'll be sitting down in it in 1-3 channel, and I'll be sitting in 1-4, and we'll be talking on 31 in platoon and 26 on company.
Roger, seen.
Yeah, see, I'm picking you up on 26. I don't have 41 assigned, but I'm picking you up on 26.
All right, so we're against BMP 1s, T-55s.
Yeah, we will dismount and see what we have infantry-wise before we move on.
Sure. We'll probably be 500 meters behind you. Is that alright? You want us closer?
King Tiger can clear that up. We have Panzerfaust 3 teams and machine gun teams. Platoon command section has an UAV. Platoon sergeant has GMLR optics.
Roger. So no ATGMs.
No ATGMs.
So Assassin, then I would like to have you closer. Maybe 100 meters behind us.
Got it.
So we can make a quick handover.
Okay. So that's the deal. You got anything, King Tiger, for everybody here, or you want to go ahead and go to the channels?
Not really right now.
All right. Well, kind of. If we got artillery, I don't see it mentioned, but we'll split the artillery if needed. More than likely, you'll have priority, though. Yep. We have a 2S3 artillery available for fire support. 6. All right. So you'll have priority on artillery, okay?
Sweet.
All right. Let's go ahead and go to our channels and get in the platoons.
Interesting.
Yes.
Indubitably. I'm just gonna snuggle up close to Wigglytuff, I think, tonight.
I'll put on some deodorant then.
So the attack distance is about 4 clicks map-wise. And we have about 2 hours of time. So as I'm seeing it, this is a good opportunity to make some low and basic drills.
Correction. I didn't change any of the time settings. As far as I know, it's 1 hour. So
Oh.
it's mechanized attack speed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, I'm curiously aroused.
I'm just aroused.
I'm just curious.
I gotta figure out which joystick I'm using.
Well, I can use standard. I'll just grab my X52.
I just bought a Warthog Hotas.
Oh,
Master.
I have a Logitech 3D Pro. It's served me well over the years. I played a lot of IL too. I've got the new tank game. Oh, for the Steam sale. It's really fun.
Yeah, I've just got the dreaded Thrustmaster, what, 12,000 or something like that. It's lasted quite a while.
Okay, basically, we're gonna take off on the left side of the blue line, heading north. And my dog is barking for something.
What kind of dog you got?
Labrador. Labrador.
I have an aunt who lives down in Vegas. She, for some reason, her dogs are into this like speedball thing, and she's got like her dogs get sold like all over the world. So she'll be like, "I'm in Belgium, like doing a show for my dog," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, one of them, huh?
Yeah, that's her passion, and I'm like, knock yourself out. But she'll be in like all over the world selling her goddamn dogs.
Yeah, my dogs can't compete in show anymore because my wife ran over with a lawnmower and cut off part of her tail. True story.
I just want like a simple dog.
I remember that.
I want like a house dog.
Yeah,
It's just
it
like a
was
simple,
couple years ago.
like a little corgi. Nothing fancy. Can't get those anymore. The ones you do are get like the old like show dogs that are way past their age. It's like, no, I don't want that. I want like something middle of the road.
Are we waiting on them or?
No, me.
Okay.
I think it's me who's drawing all those Zulu lines.
Apparently, the scenario designer said this wasn't gonna be all that difficult, so I don't know. That's what 8buck told me.
Yeah, but our approach should be that we want to do a perfect run. High speed,
Hammer 1 radio check on company.
kill all enemies, and don't lose stuff.
Hammer 1 from Hammer 3 reloading, sure.
You know who our tank commanders are?
I know who our tank commanders are. That's
Hammer
why
1
we're
from
not
Hammer 3.
Sent.
My basic plan is that I will lead over Zulu 1, Zulu 2, and up to Zulu 3. When we're closing to Zulu 3, you will take lead, take up support by fire precision from Zulu 3. So I can attack over Faceline Alpha, supported by you over.
Who's gonna have our 3-2 element? Is it gonna be just me or Wiggly is gonna have it?
3 element?
Oh,
you mean the 4? Hammer 4?
because I'm 3-3. I don't know
Right.
who 3-2 is though.
Yeah,
Roll
it's
in a 3-2.
Oh, 3-2. Oh, all right. Sorry.
Okay, guys. When we start this month and see what we got, never mind. We actually figured that one out. We will attack on line information up to Zulu 1. Probably the right side of line Zulu 1. Then take Zulu 2 and conduct a road crossing. Sweep up to Zulu 3. When we're closing to Zulu 3, we'll let the tanks take the lead. When the tanks are set up in a support by fire position as good as they can get, we will attack left side of the blue dotted line into the small village area and continue over green 1 up to Zulu 4, where the tanks will once again pick up support by fire position, and we will see what they do. Probably we'll attack over the name Zulu 4 over to the green train again, up to Faceline Bravo.
Copy.
So Ronin, you are 3-2, which means that you are the most call sign to the left in line information, and in column information you are vehicle number 2 after my call sign.
Understood.
Hammer 1 from Hammer 3, Recon 1. Any questions?
Hammer 3,
Negative
Hammer
4.
1, give us about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, Christ.
For anyone not driving too often with the Pizzaro, remember to empty the brass bag whenever you've got the time. It's a small switch on the left side of the TC's position. It's a round knob with a number to it.
Everything?
We have a RWS on these things.
Nope.
Radar warning receiver.
No, a remote weapon system.
No, we have 30mm Mauser.
And you have reactive armor. This will be able to take an RPG-7, take the edge of an RPG-7, but a Sagar or other heavy ATGMs, I wouldn't bet on it.
I'm assuming I've got our rifle team and a machine gun team then.
Yep.
Can the dismounts be above?
Alright, hey,
Is that
everybody,
over?
be in a game, we're starting.
Didn't get the last one?
Can the dismounts turn out on these?
No. If you open the crew hatch, it will disable the turret, so...
Copy.
It's not a CV-9040, unfortunately. Okay, I'm in the command spot. Where is that button talking about?
If you look to the left, you see that black box with currently a 0 in it. And if that approaches roughly 70, there's a small reset button that you gotta press.
Ah, seen.
Street Matter.
Hammer 3, Hammer 1, we're ready when you are.
Hammer 3 copies.
Trees mounted.
Okay,
Let's
let's
use 3-4.
reform so it ends up on the correct sides.
KT, that you moving just off the road?
Affirm. We have friendly ID on.
Okay, copy. Moving to your right.
I'm moving over to the left.
All right, Snoggy, I am straddling the stream right now on the right side of the line.
Or I'm transitioning to your side.
Okay, in line formation to your left. 3-2 ready.
Excellent.
Platoon is in formation.
Okay, platoon march. Speed 1 in the forest.
We switch to line or column formation?
Line.
Line. On your left. Okay, I'm moving on the left side of the open ground.
I'm on the right. Three two pushing north.
With you 4.
Yeah, I'm not in visual contact with him.
Open ground to your right. 3-1.
Hey, from observation.
Well, look, we're clear to start the attack.
Continuing north.
Copy. Realigning north. Watch out, 3 is open ground to your right.
Yeah, 3-2 following on the left. It's getting a little bit boggy here.
You're clear to follow in behind me if you need to. You're pretty free on maneuver. If you will need to close in to see me, then do it. If you need to follow in behind me to avoid terrain, then do it.
Alright.
Here, contact on the
3,
right.
is that you?
Negative.
I got a small crest in front of me.
Yeah,
3.
bad position on the ridge line. I'm seeing the same one.
Hammer 3,
I
Hammer 1,
have
you in
movements on my
contact?
right.
From Hammer 3, negative. Thought that was you, over.
Okay, this is 3-2.
That's-
I need to push through the trees here and then I will come up on your left.
That's Hammer 4 that's in contact. That's our spare platoon.
Why do they
Yeah, I
get
see
all the
it.
fun?
Hammer 4.
4's got negative contact.
Yeah, continuing north.
This is 3-2. I've got dense trees between 3-1 and me, but I will stay here and overwatch the more open terrain.
Okay, force is opening up in the pass to the one. I'm making a quick
that
call
was
to
on my
we can
right.
realign.
3-2, I will follow the little creek to the north, and then I should have a little hill between 3-1 and me. Should lead directly towards the main road.
Hammer 3, Hammer 1, I think that's AI. AI is in contact.
Speed 1. 3-2, I see you on my left. If you push right through the forest, you'll see me.
3-3 might be stuck.
On what?
Are you?
No. 3-2 is good. I'm moving a little bit to the right to get on that
No,
little
my
hill.
3-3 is stuck.
Yeah, 3-2, you have me on 3 o'clock.
Copy. 3-4 backing up. Where are you at?
3-2 hold. Hammer 1 from Hammer 3, we have 1 call sign stuck in the bog, conducting combat recovery. Stand by.
Oh, wait, one. I might be able to get him out.
Okay, roger that.
Big move
Yeah,
for me.
sometime-
4.
3-1 is
Make
3-2. I
room.
got Hammer 1-2 on my right. I have Hammer 1-2 on my right.
Okay, I'm out.
Copy. Crossing back to your left. One is 4-3 is on the move again.
Roger. 3-2, push north until you come to a small blue creek. You'll be in line with me.
Pushing to the creek.
Hammer 3-4 you can hold. Hold at the road. Hammer 1
pushing
from Hammer
forward
3,
to the
is
road.
that friendly index fire over?
That's
Yeah,
not me.
4 is almost at the
Negative.
road.
Alrighty.
Four is at the road.
1 moving. I'm moving to the road.
3-2 going to the road.
Hammer 3, Hammer 1, you guys good to go?
A-firm, reforming. Across the road.
Three, I'm on your right.
Terrain is opening up. I'm holding so we can reform.
Three-two information.
Bravo section information.
Okay, just follow them. Wherever they go, 3, 4. Oh,
Speed 1.
Well, I think it's you. I'm on your right.
And on the forest edge, 3-1.
Yep, halt. Hammer 1 from Hammer 3. Reach the Sul 3. Suggest you take up the lead so you can take up support by fire position over.
Hammer 1, copy.
Okay, when the tanks has rolled by, we will reverse back 50 meters, reform, and then we'll shift left and take and clear the built up area to our left before attacking north.
Cool. Tanks passing my position now.
Let's back up and shift. Our call sign is turning.
This is 3-2. Have visual on the buildings. Can move directly east from here.
Port shifting left. Three, I do not have visual on you.
3's moving left.
Copy. I'm directly behind the platoon leader.
3-2. In position slightly to the front and left. Have a gray building directly in front of me. No contact to enemy.
Roger. 1 is pushing. 3-2 push. 4, you and 3 can spread out when you have the space for it.
4. Three, we're on your direct left.
Better position on the ridge line. Fourth edge.
I can
Notice-
observe to the right. No visual. Directly to the front is blocked. I crush the buildings.
Plus on 4.
Copy.
Okay, buildings to my front are clear.
Engaging.
Roger. Push. Turn up right.
3-2 pushing across the road and then turning right.
Hammer 3, Hammer 1, contact DCs to our east. We engaged destroyed them near right farm. There was just one PC
Stabilization
there.
radar
so
down. I'm trying to
we're
engage
still
him.
moving up to clear out
Slow.
and support by fire at Center Road.
I'm a free up assault.
3-2 in position on the left. No contacts.
Snoggy, what did you say about your call sign?
I couldn't
Moved
identify
it?
the target. It just looked infantry to me, but that's just my right. 1,200 meters probably. Oh my
License
gosh,
failure?
firing on the way.
This is 3-2. I'm still up on the hill. 3-1, you are ahead. Should I come down to you?
Yep. As soon as we pass this lift, we will keep pushing to the phase line.
Understood.
And 3, I think you got a
3
tank
trees and
between
still
you
in
and me.
contact.
Copy.
Hammer 3, this is Hammer 1. We got infantry watching the open valleys here. So we'll set up a support by fire and have you move forward. Maybe you can take them out.
Roger.
Unfortunately, I don't have much contact report to give you. It's kind of. I'm still trying to see what my AI is trying to look at.
Yeah, no worries.
But you said you took a hit. Your stabilization's down.
Yeah, my stabilization and radio are both down, so I'm getting shot at by something.
Yeah. Do you have a repair time under stabilization?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Still jockeying back here.
Yeah, there's one smoke column. Close, probably 500 meters on our 2 o'clock position. There can be enemy IFE or dismounts there.
Yeah, I'm showing 2 friendly tanks in the open, about 500 meters northwest our position.
Resuming. 32, let me know when you're in line. I got no contacts on my side.
I'm in the low ground now.
Okay, no
Rough.
contacts.
Okay, move.
I'm to your front and to your left.
I'm all sorts of damaged. Backing up.
Shit, I got killed, and it was a blue on blue.
Hammer 1 from Hammer 3, what were you shooting?
3
You
is
just destroyed
damaged,
the
gunner,
Walkman call
everything.
signs.
I'm 4. I'm way damaged to get a hit.
3,
Hey,
4,
y'all need a.
push on my right, the BP here on the ridge line.
I can't engage anything. Before I'm basically down.
What?
Copy.
Yeah.
So we're down 2 call signs. Do you still have dismounts 3?
I still have dismounts, but I've got no main gun. I've got nothing.
Okay,
Dismount and keep moving.
3-2 has 1 survivor.
Roger, I'm dismounted.
KT, I've got no contacts.
Same here. Okay, we're continuing. I'm attacking towards the red brick house.
Hammer 3, this is Hammer 1. We got support by fire established. You can move up.
From Hammer 3 copies, we're attacking. We're down 2 call signs, so we're attacking with 1 section over.
Roger that.
I hear BMP's moving. Audio, no visual.
Still playing. We have started. I mean, go time for the mission was like 35 minutes ago. I think we've been playing like 15, 20.
Yeah, and I guess Hammer 3-3 was
I
also
don't have
blue
it.
and blue.
Your gunners should have it.
Three, 4, BP on the ridge.
I mean, I got rocks in my front.
3, I don't think I control my troops. Hang on.
Can't control your troops.
Negative.
Enemy tank my front, moving left to right.
Hammer
He's down
1.
behind a bush, I've got no contact.
Hammer 1 from Hammer 3. Yes, I have 1 tank, enemy tank moving from left to right.
Roger that. Alright, we're looking.
Engaging BMP 1, due north. He's down.
Good work.
Yeah, 3-2, anyone want the gunner? Or dismount, jockey?
Hey, I think we got that tank. Hammer 3, can you
Give me 1
verify?
sec. Wigliff, did you see the tank?
Negative. He got down behind some brush.
Everybody needs to check their map and see if they have 1-3.
He's out. He's
please.
out. Okay, I've
Hammer
got him now.
1-3.
1 from 3. Yep, you got the tank. Out.
Can you? Okay, roger that. Does one of your guys have Hammer 1-3?
A-firm, I got 1-3. Who wants it?
Give it to Irish.
Yes, it.
3-3 doesn't have access, so I'm kind of on my own.
Ronin, you can jump in as gunner or my call sign.
Yeah, I can jump in as gunner there.
3, do you need to be my gunner?
I can still maneuver infantry. I'm still good, I think.
Copy.
Okay, 3-4. We're reversing, pushing left.
Did you kill that bit?
Gunner scan 12.
Scanning.
4 is ready.
Moving. Turning north. I really wish there was a speed 0.5 and not just 1. Taking fire on where from. Small on fire.
Infantry front.
Engage.
3-4, fall back a bit. There's infantry to your front.
Yeah, I'm engaging.
2 down.
Yeah, I've knocked out 2.
Jag går en Pizzaro. Spanska sak. Hammer 1, Hammer 3, contact the infantry in the forest, we're pushing.
Yeah, roger that.
Using
Okay.
unity side here, it works pretty good.
Gonna scan front. I found a tree. Det finns för många träd.
One, be advised, I think you got infantry your front.
Novice.
He's down.
Where was he?
Directly your front, 20 meters.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, just prayed and sprayed.
Yeah, I just happened to catch him. He's about 20 meters in front of your track.
Roger. I'm gonna shift left and clear on the side of the tree line.
Copy. Shit, another guy right in front of your track. Run forward.
Seeing. Okay, now I see him. Three, 4 push.
We're pushing.
Three, 4, your 1 o'clock, small ridge line, battle position. Alltså, faktum är att ofta så är det snabbaste metoden att nedkämpa skyttar.
Got more infantry.
Oops, I'm reversing. Two more alive in the ditch. They're dead.
I got PC's front, probably dead.
Ceasefire out friendly tanks.
Understood.
We're taking fire here. This is 1-4. We're taking fire here.
I hope I didn't break something.
I didn't do any suspension till you did. I fired coax about
Negative.
timing right over him.
Hammer 1, Hammer 3, friendly fire from my part. Any damage on your tanks over?
Negative.
Excellent out. BP at the fort edge.
We're waiting for you to catch up and move in front of us.
Roger. We've been in
I'm moving,
contact with
3-3 forward.
about 2 squads of these mounts in the forest. They have been destroyed.
Yeah, roger. We destroyed a platoon of PCs up here. It should be clear across the field to the next wood line to get you across safely. Just watch to
Okay,
your
can observe
west,
left.
your immediate west when you come out of the woods, okay?
Cannot observe 12 o'clock.
Roger out.
You need to push 1 meter forward.
I'm worried about the swamp behind us.
Okay, now I can see.
I have possible BMP audio. It's very faint.
Right here. Our next attack will be the furthest away smoke pillar, but we will attack over the closest smoke pillar. So left side of the garage from my call sign and the right side of the garage on your call sign.
Full copy.
You ready?
Full ready.
Moving. Yeah, I got left grip.
Okay, scanning 12 to 10 o'clock positions.
Hey, Hammer 3, Hammer 1, we're going to be a little slow behind you. We're trying to get vehicles and radios back up and running, and then we'll be behind you about 2 minutes.
Hammer 3 copies. Speed 1 enforced. Okay, I'm turning towards the furthest away smoke pillar.
Cool.
Holding, let me know when you're catched up.
I'm pretty close to you. On your right.
Right there, moving speed 1.
Went to machine gun for close range.
Roger.
Do we have a aid post out somewhere?
What?
Aid post or my commander and my gunner are both down, so I'm kind of like blindly wandering around.
Enemy tank, right flank, close.
Ammo 1, ammo 3, enemy tank close, right flank.
Right
Reverse.
flank?
A firm, hammer 3's right flank close in the terrain. Reverse.
Alright, copy.
I'm seeing 3-4. Okay, I have a heat signature in front of me. That's 3-4. Any idea where the tank is?
Negative. Friendly tank on the open at 9 o'clock.
It's at 3 o'clock my position, about 200 meters or less.
Hammer 1, hammer 3, enemy tank is hammer 3 force position east 200 meters. Just next to the blue dotted line over.
Copy that.
Got it.
He's to the...
Fall back. Stop.
He's facing
Stop.
directly at us.
1 meter forward. A little bit more. Now I see him burning.
He's down, they hit him.
Hammer 1 from hammer 3, good hit. He's destroyed.
Same.
Yeah, 1 tank burning directly to my front.
Okay, friendly tank is moving in the open, so that's considered clear. We'll continue pushing north. 3-4, I'm behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna need a reload.
Okay, Roger. We're holding here.
Contact PCs north of us. Hammer 3, Hammer 1, we're going to take the lead. And
Tree's still hit pretty bad. Do we have a repair somewhere behind us?
There is a repair vehicle at the starting position. At least there was one. Yeah, Hammer 9-1 and 9-4.
Roger.
They're south of the LD.
Your main gun is way out. It's no combat go. Ooh. How's the reload going?
I'm taking time to reload.
Wait,
Two.
one.
Yeah, gonna take the time and reload MG at least.
Okay, I emptied the brass and now I'm beginning my reload.
Trevor's right. Trevor's right. Trevor's right. Trevor's right. Trevor's right. Trevor's right. Trevor's right.
Mm-hmm.
Do these have a fast reload on them?
Isn't that the CV90 35?
Yeah, I guess it's not all that fast.
Trevor's right.
Hammer 1 from Hammer 3, currently reloading.
Trevor's right. Trevor's right.
Alright, I've reloaded to 5-0 rounds. I can continue reloading or I can move if you need to.
3, this is 1. I have troops to my right up here.
In the 5 houses over.
Um, 3, this is 1. Take my and 1-3's position, and troops are in the trees by the 3 burning tanks, in somewhere in there.
Okay, let's move. Hammer 3 copies.
Trevor's right.
Gonna reset turret.
Okay, stop reloading. Back to 80 round or 77 rounds AP, 540 machine gun.
Good enough. Okay, so enemy dismount somewhere on the right side of the 5 houses.
Okay, switching to AG.
Hey, from
See leopard in front of me.
friendly. Breaking in on the right side of the last house. Got armament.
Must own a lot of cars up here to have this many garages.
Yeah, they live out in the forest. They need many cars.
3, 1. We have infantry to the right of our tanks in the trees there. Behind
T3
the
burning tanks.
It's 3 o'clock from my position.
No troops. I only see the
Hammer 1
burning
from
tanks
Hammer
at the
3.
road.
Which call sign is having the infantry close to it over?
4 and 3, we are basically on top of each other.
Right here.
I can see all 3 burning tanks, 1 detached turret.
We are on that little dirt road with all the blue lines to the right. They are basically east of 4 and 3 in the wood line there.
Okay, 1 unloading. 4 get up online and unload. Hammer 1 from Hammer 3. We will attack dismounted on the right side of the white road leading up to the 3 houses over.
Roger that. Tell me when you dismount and cross the red road, please.
Hey, from.
4 dismounting now.
Driver, move out.
Okay, I cannot overwatch from the current position.
Snoggy, do you want my dismounts?
Covers right, covers right, covers right, covers left, 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 covers left.
Gunner scan
Snoggy.
12.
Covers left, covers left, covers left.
Gunner scan 12.
Cannot do. The reloading. The AITC is switching to reload.
Oh, okay. Then jump out of the vehicle, see what it does. Because right now it's just nagging.
3-1.
Yeah,
The infantry is in by the tank turret to the right of
I
your
can
troops.
run a machine gun team if you need to, or an infantry team.
Have one, hammer free, repeat lost.
You just passed where they were. The tank turret is in direction of the tank turret from your infantry.
Hey, from all I saw was dead this month.
Yeah, I'd advise using the UAV to get eyes on the objective now.
Are you still in the turret?
Now I'm in the turret and I can use the turret again.
Okay. Yeah, it's got silent. Gunner hold fire on this one.
Yeah, seen on.
3, 1, 3, this is 1. We just killed a vehicle, we don't know what it is. You can see the smoke column in front of you, behind 3 houses.
Pick up this.
3-1, I am suggesting that we go up to 2 houses, follow the creek to the northeast, and then go into Axe from that direction. So we have as little trees to hide for them to hide in, and and we can stop in the tree line and support you from there while you take objective. We have lost 2 tanks, so we can't put that purple position up for you, but we can support you from behind in that direction.
One from 3, repeat last, broke up.
3-1, we're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders. 3-1, we're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders.
One from 3, suggest we take a quick halt here. I can get my... nah, never mind. Well, I think the max range for a drone is like 500 meters. Okay, my dismounts are on the front edge.
3-1, I suggest we follow the blue line for the tanks. If you go through that wooden area along the spotted blue line and go into Axe from that direction, we'll support you from there and go follow you into the target. Over.
Right out.
Close contact, enemy team. Enemy team is down.
Good work.
Heat signature 2 o'clock, can't identify, behind the trees. Now it's burning. It was enemy, obviously.
Three,
Hopefully.
this is 1.
Time for 3.
We destroyed a vehicle where the blue line of mine ended.
Fall back!
And we got an RPG in the side of the tree, but he's good to go. So be aware that where the 2 burning columns of smoke, we met the infantry, that's probably infantry in that area. And that's where I think you are
from
going
the
to
tree
anyway,
lines.
so that fits the plan.
And turret is down. We're down to the
Hammer
dismount.
3, be aware, we got hit from the northeast, so my call sign is bad or damaged. We're gonna be continuing the infantry fighting over.
1, okay. Do you need me to go in that direction and check out whatever it was?
Let us fix it with the dismounts first over.
Roger that.
Okay, we're having Hammer 3-3 still up on the way, right?
Yeah, 3-3 still 100%.
Okay, Wigglyf, give your infantry to Ronin.
Copy.
And you can be our mobile support.
Got the infantry, 3-4 Alpha, 3-7.
Yeah, should have all of them now.
Okay, moving to the northern edge of the first line between the creeks.
Just sent a black line. 3-4, take the black line. I will take left of the black line. I've also tried to get the UAV up.
Yeah, I tried to get my infantry to Snoggy, but he didn't respond. I don't know if he's still on or not.
I don't have access to your troops.
Oh, there you are. Do you want a gun or do you want troops?
Oh,
well,
I've
actually,
got
just
my
get
troops
away.
I'm fine. It's just
Copy.
to objective X.
We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders.
Yeah, Snoggy, get your 3-3 dismounts up as quick as possible.
This is 3-1. We're at our checkpoint, awaiting orders. Roger.
3-4, I am attacking the brutal line on the left side of the black line.
Ah, contact north.
What is it?
Enemy dismounts.
You need the Vic?
Yeah, get the Wick up between 3-4 Alpha and 3-4 Bravo.
3-1, you take
And
fire.
engage infantry in the north.
Hey,
Can I
from
get a
contact
vehicle
with
up
dismounts.
here? I'm down. I'm down.
Shot if you need help.
I think there's an enemy tank up here.
A firm enemy tank in the open in the last part of the brutal line over.
The 3-1, mark it on map, please.
Send over.
Tank is no more. You can go on.
Alright, you're out. Okay, drone is up.
One, 3, we have infantry to the east. We've shot them, but there might be more in between the smoke columns that are to my east.
3 copies.
Yeah, 3-4 setting up positions at the end of the dotted line, using the smoke cover. And yeah, trying to support the tanks from there.
We're taking fire here.
Three, this is one. I just killed a BMP out in the open here. Out.
Wycliffe, you want one of the teams?
Sure.
Yeah. Get a machine gun.
Copy. Got him.
Hammer 1 for Hammer 3. Firing just north of the bridge on objective X, one time BMP 1 in open.
Roger that. Can you mark? I've seen them. You want me to take care of them?
From Hammer 3 A-firm, the one I'm engaging now is not on the map yet. He is on the north side of the bridge. Marked on map is 2-time BMP-1s, with fire to the south-southeast. One might be destroyed on here. There's also one BMP just on the side of the brown road.
Wycliffe,
I'll go up to the
I'm
purple battle position.
moved 20 meters north. A little bit open ground. I can observe buildings to the north. No contacts there.
Copy, moving.
So yeah, let's stay between the two tanks and support them against the infantry if they should show up. We can cross the open ground once the tanks are in position and take that little hill on the top of the purple circle.
Copy.
I'm not seeing anything in the forest in front of you.
Okay, Wycliffe, tell me when you get the machine gun to cover the open ground, then I will make a run for it.
Machine guns covering open. Do you need that cover to the east?
To the east, I'm running.
Alright, MG set. Moving for the wood
Okay.
line.
I'm in position, you can follow.
In the wood line, your left.
Okay, then I'm moving slightly north of the wood line and to the east to get on top of the hill and get eyes into objective X.
Cool.
Splash. Enemy BMP-1 platoon approaching from the north bridge.
Yep. I got audio enemy BMPs. Enemy tanks.
Tanks coming in from the north.
It's BMP-1s.
No, it's tanks,
tank.
T-55.
On our position.
Directly to my front.
Hammer
Come on,
1
shoot.
from Hammer 3, enemy tanks on my dismounts location, over.
We're taking fire here. 3-4, we're taking fire here.
Ah, that was hit. Also, 2-time BMP2s come attacking from the north across the bridge.
Roger that, 3. I'm sorry if I get hit anybody else by the
Wycliffe, you're still there. I'm moving to the right of our own tank.
Copy. I moved north.
Let's follow our tank and defend him against enemy infantry.
Copy. I'm due west of the smoke cloud.
Yeah, Hammer 1, you got probably tanks to your right at 2.
Is this T-55 dead?
Yes, the tanks got him.
Copy.
There's one BMP still active. To my front.
Yeah, I got hit. How did I not see that fucking tank before? It must have been hidden somewhere here.
Mission too easy. Okay, our Leopard here got taken out. I cannot see any targets that are still active.
Active target is 1-time BMP1 north of the bridge, and one along across the bridge as well, along the white road to the northwest. Calling indirect fire, and should have splash on the first one.
King, Katie, do your debriefing or come up to the briefing room.
Roger.
Okay, I have eyes on the indirect. Okay.
Because we are all dead.
Well, we're not all dead.
Yeah, let's see what's happened.
So we automatically quit when all the tanks die?
Yeah, probably.
Hop up.
Hello.
Hello. Well, that was short and sweet.
Twitchy wasn't here.
Yeah, mark this day in infamy.
See what killed us.
Yeah, suddenly I was alone in my lonesome little tank here, with except the Ferraris.
I have a complaint. I need the Abrams. I have a complaint.
Excuses.
Yeah, excuses. I tell you what, if I had an Abrams, I would have override and shot that tank before it shot me. But I was sitting there as Cav gun, and we're like, traverse right, quick, boom, we're dead.
You can override in Leopard as well.
Leopard too.
Yeah. Just
Can you
arrow up
count?
or arrow down, then you can take it.
Yeah, but you have to have the parry pointing towards
It's
the
called
target.
RTFM, innit?
Yeah, you can use
Read
the
the fucking
gunner
manual.
sighted tension.
Okay.
And yeah, was interesting.
Yeah.
I think we should need to practice that more.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, but we have to keep the Canadians drunk.
Zapad.
Fucking 12 kills.
Killing machine today.
Zapad.
How come he can never do that when he's in my platoon?
I don't know. It's amazing. He's the wingman, and you never do that good when he's with you. I don't know what it is, but you're not getting Connor. He's better. So did the what's the name, Hammer 2? Did they lose all their tanks?
No, they just kind of got stuck in the woods and decided not to come out once they got to that creek.
Okay.
Are we all here?
I think so.
Okay. So I would say that that's a mission failed. Let's say that we got some from my tank. I guess we'll go by tanks, okay, and make it better. Hammer 1-1. As far as the overall platoon, I tried to coordinate the platoon the best we could to follow, try to keep us together. I think that went okay. Maybe we can work on it a little better. The communication within the platoon went pretty good. I say until Zulu 4, and then we lost one of our platoon commanders to network, I guess, or license, whatever it was, and trying to get him back in on the game. That kind of bumped us down a little bit, but it was okay. We got him back. Say vehicle identification. That's for all of us. Please identify what you're shooting at. Okay. Other thing, and that's more important in multi-crew than it is in anything, because then you don't have AI telling you to fire or not. So it's best to use your day channel and check what it is. Other than that, as far as 1-1 goes, we were flanked. I thought an area was covered, which it was for my wingman tank, but it wasn't completely covered, so the other tank moved up and killed us. I take the hit on that one, Kev Gunner. Sorry about that. But we'll go to 1-2.
Well, 1-2, we moved out. We were on the extreme left of the formation. First thing went wrong for us. We were not aware that one had moved from our right to our left. And a gunner just caught a glimpse somewhere. It looked a bit like a T-55 through the trees and shot, but misidentification. So I guess it's just better coordination between us and the mech. We did say, as far as we looked, they're all on our right side. So we got a sudden contact left side, we shot. So that's our mistake. We tried to move up with you guys. We then got a warning, tanks or PCs, which we started scanning to the north. Then we were told tanks on the road. Unfortunately, there were two roads, and we looked at the wrong road first and got slotted by a T-55 from our flank. I don't know if there's anything you want to add to that, Badger?
Yeah, where is that T-55 at?
It was on the main road to the right. But we were looking north up the other road. So he hit us in the flank.
And
that basically was us.
Yeah, and I'll take responsibility for that friendly fire, because I looked at it. It looked like an enemy tank. It was in the day sight. I identified tank, and I got the order to fire, and I killed him. But again, we were under the assumption that it was clear on our left flank. So I thought maybe a tank had creeping up on us.
Yeah, because we thought we were the far left of the formation.
Okay. There wasn't no map contacts either, were there? So
no.
That made it more difficult. Okay. 1-3.
Still there?
Yeah, he's on net.
Yeah. Wrong net. Yeah, so technical issues. I had a few issues with my codemeter stick where it took focus away from the main screen, so I had to cancel those errors. and then I crashed. And then when we crashed, 1-3 vehicle took fire. We then had an issue identifying who had control of it. We got it back. By then my radio was out. I had track and wheel damage, which made us really slow. So we was fighting all the way through it to get the vehicle in line with SA. We got there eventually. And we managed to destroy 4 or 5 vehicles. Good gunning by Ixie. Apart from that, not much further to add. Still enjoyable.
Alright, 1-3. Or 1-4, sorry.
Yeah, I think we did pretty good all the way. We had some trouble at the start because the guys we were supposed to protect from Hammer 3 were actually in your space and not where I'm supposed to go. So that's okay, but I got over on your side and got behind them. And then suddenly they were no more. So I basically took up and tried to protect our right flank. I was alone up there, and I hadn't seen. I killed one in the woods that engaged Hammer 3. And I hadn't seen that there was 2 or was it 3 tanks coming down the road there. I found them one at a time when I saw the smoke coming out in front of me. I couldn't see up the road from my fire position or whatever. So I had to go up and engage them on purpose every time on the road. And I thought there was no more there. And then I went back to where I could shoot up the valley. And there was apparently another or third one that shot Hammer 1 in the side, where I couldn't see it from my position. We're back in the platoon position. So that's it's probably my fault, but that you died. But
No, it hit me in the front actually.
Okay.
I was able to turn the hole and scream exactly when our turret popped off. So yeah, I guess some real laugh effects there. Ah.
Yeah, but I think one thing you can say about our tank is that surprise, surprise, Safford did real good tonight. I think he killed 9 or 10 vehicles or something like that.
12.
12? Okay, that's more than that. I stopped counting when I couldn't count that high, actually.
Kind of funny. It was funny hearing you getting the credit for it.
No. As I told you, I was not taking the credit for it. I'm the voice of the tank because I'm the TC. You're just the gunner that sits down and shoot all stuff and have all the fun. I'm driving around giving you all the fun. So I have to say, acknowledge and say, okay, it was us and stuff. But you were the other guy, and I've just told everybody that you were the biggest hero in my whole life.
What kind of beer were you drinking?
I haven't drunk a single beer. That's
Canadian.
That's Canadian stuff that gets to everybody.
All right.
But we had fun.
Hammer 3. Then you want to go through your platoon?
We haven't done a platoon briefing, so we're gonna go call sign by call sign.
Sure.
So we start with 1-1. I was initially alone in my call sign. Interesting scenario overall, I have to say. It's been interesting but fun, interesting and fun. And as we had already decided, we need to practice more on actually identify and don't trust the AI. So you get pretty complacent, just jumping out of the vehicle and let the AI say about, oh, enemy, and then you shoot. Now you really have to do better controlling. We don't shoot each other. And I think that's something that's been lacking. I mean, I have been feeling pretty relaxed today. I haven't been taking it all too serious. And I think that's been showing as we really, when we have fully manned vehicles, we really need to have better control where we're moving, giving better sit reps, etc. Even more than we normally need. So that's a big lesson to take away if we do fully manned vehicles again. Halfway through the mission, I got Ronin into my call sign as a gunner. That's been working good. And in the end, I took up the drone, the UAV, micro UAV, and started observing stuff. That meant that the task force got better SA, as I could point out the BMPs. I did not see the tanks for some reason. But it meant that I could not control my infantry because I was sitting in a drone up in the air. So Ronin and Wiglift made some good coordination efforts and just continued to attack by themselves. So that's very good of them. I also feel we didn't use the inward fires very much today. I started using them in the end when I felt like it hasn't been used. But that's something we could have used more, the inward fire in our attacks. But that's for 1-1, 1-2, 3-2.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was just going to blast that Chris Rep and Badger for shooting me out of the game, but roughly 5 to 10 minutes later, I was firing at a Leopard 2A4 that I did misidentify, so I will shut my mouth about it.
You shot me, huh?
Well, again, like I said, I looked to the site. I went today. I saw the tracks, and it just had that wavy little part of it. So I said, that's enemy tank. I identified it as tank.
So yeah, it was interesting. I think we could run a scenario like this or similar as a training scenario, and as King Tiger basically set most of the things that happens in the platoon. Please allow me to go to 2 points that I think where we could do some real improves. If you look at minute 13:29 roughly.
13, you said?
13, yes.
Okay.
You see most of the Hammer 1 call signs south of Faceline Alpha, and Hammer 1-3 slightly north and to the right of it. At that moment, Hammer 1-3 is basically up alone against a platoon of BMPs and a tank further behind. Yeah, at that point, we should try to have tighter control and get all of our barrels.
He was out of the game at that
He was
point.
out of the game. He
okay.
immediately dropped, so I think that's the reason his tank pushed forward.
So that what's caused the desync. Okay, but as you see the open ground there, that's a place where we basically need to get all the guns in line to hit the enemy at the same time. And I think in a few minutes later, or a few seconds later, Hammer 1 managed that to get all its guns to bear.
It's a question I have is about moving tanks through wooded areas. Is it really viable to do that?
Nope.
Nope.
I'd agree.
So one of the issues that the whole of the platoon had when we was trying to support 3-2 through that wooded area was that they were really dense woods. So whether you dropped out or not, you was losing situational awareness or exactly where you were on the ground anyway.
Well, again, we were under the
maybe
assumption
we
that
should have moved
nobody
around in
was
the
on
open
our
ground.
left flank, and that's the key right there. No one was supposed to be there, but they were, right?
Yeah.
Had they not been there, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I think it's an inter-platoon thing. I think if a platoon is moving from one bit to another, it's just talking to each other.
But you can't support the infantry forward in wooded areas anyway, because if you engage, you start taking them out with your pedals.
Depends on, as we normally do, when we're having close support. If we bump into tanks, we will shove up smoke and reverse, and you will push forward and destroy. Because there's often times that we bump into tanks in close-up areas.
Roger.
For example, look at Faceline Bravo. We were attacking through a forest, and then we had a tank. The tank is actually in a clearing, but it's like a clearing that's 100 to 200 meters wide. So if we had a tank up there, it would be dealt with quicker. So I do see a purpose of having a tank platoon in a forest behind the mech-inf if your task is to support us. Because we normally
I mean, my point was leading on to maybe the tank should have gone up on the right in the open ground, but that's just a question.
Well, again, it all came down to being told that there's no one there, right? So had we known they were going to push up on our left, it would have been an entirely different situation. But we just assumed that there's no one out there. Anything you see, it's going to be enemy.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that was a communication thing. That we should have made that more clear with the two platoons who is where.
Yeah,
Had
if you're going
had
to
that
move,
been a
tell
tank,
us and then make sure you get an acknowledgement.
had that been a tank, he had us dead to rights. I mean, he was close.
Well, your lead tank would have died anyways, because 4 and 1 was ahead of you. If you look at that situation of when it happened, you had 3 tanks ahead of you guys already. So if you come to think about it, one of your wing tanks would have been knocked out.
Well, assuming he'd have had a clear line of sight and he wasn't moving in from the west, but you know.
Exactly.
You wouldn't make that assumption, would you, going forward?
I think it just comes down to ID. I mean, sometimes just better ID in the vehicle to shoot.
I might add, whilst I had dropped out the simulation, my tank decided to become a real hero by taking fire from everybody.
Speaking of identifying units, while I was gunning, I couldn't see much, and I would use the shift button in this game, and I could identify all friendly units.
Oh, they turned green, right?
No, the tag would show up as soon as you got that little green cross on top.
But also,
in fairness, I did not use that. I didn't use that at all.
But also in that sense, I experienced, and I also said on the platoon that there was a couple of times where my gunner could see something, and I looked in over his shoulder, so to speak, and I could see exactly nothing at all. And I was asked, "What is it?" And I had no clue, and I don't think my gunner had either.
Well, see, for me, because we were being so careful because we were in close proximity with our friendly PCs, I was getting constant info as to where they were, right? So for them to be where they were at was totally unexpected, because I was getting a lot of feedback that they're at your right, or here, they're there. So by looking left and seeing a vehicle, it was like, what happened there, right?
Yeah,
so
it was timing. I think I was giving you information there on the right. Then I came off the map and was starting to look forward as we went through some trees. And as that's the time they crossed behind us and went to our left.
Did you know that? Did you know that they were going to move there?
No.
Also,
I don't think you did.
I was out of the map at that point.
I used the map a couple of times where Seb asked if it was friendly or not, and I had to look at the map to see, is there anybody up there? And I said, no, fire. So we actually waited out, even though it's dangerous, and looked at the map and identified if it was our own or the bad guys. So that's also a possibility to use if you're in doubt.
Yeah, just waited.
King Tiger
radio's still up.
It looked like it happened before I gave King Tiger to clear the move forward. So I don't know what happened there, but as you see, King Tiger, his 3 and his 1 tank, or his vehicle is not moving yet. I'm not sure. But did we give the clear before that?
Nah, we were halfway through facing Alpha when you sent the clear. And I think the scenario could need a company commander, because we didn't really much of a plan. We said, okay, we're going to go here. There was nothing clear of when we're doing what. I pretty much assumed that you were in support by fire when you were at Zulu 3 already. So I started pushing. So I got a bit surprised when you reported you were in support by fire ready. And,
plus, my ID was based off. I didn't see a turret because it was obscured. My ID was based off the front quarter of the vehicle. Cracks in the fender. That was it. That's all I saw. I just assumed tank.
Yeah. Well, T-55 from the side looks completely different from the Pizzaro. I mean,
but when you're looking just at the fenders and a bit of the wheels, I saw track, a bit of wheels, and some fender, and I said that's I identified tank, right?
I don't think
it was
you
wrong,
need to
but that's
peek
why
more
I
into
said what I
that.
said.
You identified a tank and you shot a tank because you believed it was a tank. There's nothing
exactly.
more to it.
I fired at a tank because I thought it was a tank.
The problem has been on the higher ranks, not on you as an individual gunner. Correct that the TC must validate what you are about to engage because it has the SA. But still, the bigger problem has been between platoon commanders and the lack of a company commander and a proper plan. We've just been winging it today, and it's been shown. And I'm also quite impressed that we are today diving deeply into one blue and blue when we normally have like a blue and blue on the mech platoons at least. one every weekend, and we normally just skim
I'm
past
taking it personal today because the last time I had a frat was a long time ago. So
Yeah, but it's good we're
for
taking
me,
it as a learning opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kate,
but for me, it's
KT,
like
you said
I've
you
been
wouldn't
so
mention that
careful
again.
all this time, right? Not to do that because there's many times it could have been a frat.
The culprit was talking.
TC, King Tiger.
He said he wouldn't mention that.
I actually heard that as well.
King Tiger,
Yep.
can you look at the time when we got hammered in the vehicle? Minute 37 and 57 seconds. Yeah, it was just a bit of bad luck. I was scanning to the right, but the view there was obscured by the tree directly to our right. But our front hull was showing directly to a gap where the T-55 could see us and engaged.
Oh wow! Wow.
So that was completely bad luck because I was scanning to a clock, but there was the tree branches directly in front of the optics, but the T-55 could see us.
Did we get shot through a house?
That's a magical eye of the AI right there.
Yep. A human gunner would never have taken that shot.
Yeah, you've never seen that. Not even the commander.
Oh,
Tell
anyway,
you,
we only 3-2 has been going for the AR, so we can go on 3-3. We actually get the AR down. So Snoggy.
I think he left.
Okay, that's Wiggly from 3-4.
Yeah, 3-4 doesn't have much to ask. I had the last operational call sign, and the same tank that hit 3-1 and put them out of action. I ran face to face into him, and it took me just a half a second too long to identify him in the gunner's sight, and he got me too. But other than that, I really don't have much to add.
How did this guy hit us?
Okay,
so AI in it can see a pixel.
Yeah, but he shot us through a house, I think. Unless he shot over the roof.
It's a good learning scenario.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, enjoyed it, but frustrated, how little we contributed.
The only thing I hated about this mission was having to hit that key 1,000,000 times to traverse the turret. Because I was traversing through the whole, since we got whacked. That was a lot of key presses.
What I'm most frustrated over is that we had no control over our neighboring platoons.
The AI.
And we had no way of knowing what they were doing, when, and why, and there was no reports from them except the standard they're being shot at, whatever.
Yeah, I think, but I do like it a bit because it adds a bit of pressure because you have a right neighbor that you don't have directly control of, but you can somehow need to stay in line with them.
Yeah, but the thing is, they are from the same company, so there should basically just have been one guy. Just like when we play sometimes in the big scenarios, me and Schwartzman do, we have one guy that controls all the stuff that's on the right, and give the right reports on the company net and stuff like that. That would have been neat if we had Schwartzman or whatever.
James, go.
Yeah.
That goes with KT's comment. If we had a CO over watching the whole thing, and everything would have been fine. Well, fine.
Yeah.
We should have had a guy controlling the 2 and 4.
Yeah,
and a CO.
And probably I, as the one who set up the scenario, should have communicated with Assassin earlier, because I think I have the feeling I rushed him a bit with being the one in charge today.
I actually thought it was you that was being in command.
That was not ideal. He had to come up with a plan out of his head, and he had basically no time to prepare, so that was also not ideal.
But hey, that's the way he fought, by the ceiling fans.
Everyone has their Stalingrad.
Yeah, Epoch, I understand what you mean.
Well,
I assume, understand that the mission will change as we have adjusted it for having 2 platoons.
So basically, me and Sav didn't learn a thing today, until we died.
You never do.
Well, I learned one thing: you don't have a good singing voice.
I told you so already in the forums. It was falsetto and it wasn't sounding good.
That's
But
when beard
as
number 2
we
came
changed
out.
it over to half company size, we should have also adjusted it a little bit more so we had more of a
Alright,
company
good game.
structure.
Yeah.
See you around.
Sorry, Badger,
Yeah.
we didn't get more.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm not saying
I
it
got
should
my kill.
reflect on
Yeah, you
the
got your
So,
kill,
capacity
yeah.
as you have
that's it.
designed it for.
You're not here on the 5th, right?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I
Oh,
won't be there.
Are you on there on the 5th or not?
No.
Okay, so I'm the one that has to put up the server.
Yeah, that'd be on the 4th, I think.
Yeah. No, that's the 5th. That's isn't it? But wait up.
No, July 4th is a Sunday.
Yeah, it'd be July 4th.
So there you're not there.
No, I probably won't be there.
Okay.
Be packing my bags.
Roger that.
I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. See you around.
See
ya.
But I think we need to have a small scenario for next week anyway, because we are not that many people right now. Because of the weather and season and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
nice
probably not
simple
be
one.
more than 12, 16 guys at the best if we're that many.
Oh, I'm so mad about that.
I'm heading off too.
Yep.
Good
see you
evening,
around.
everyone. See you next week.
See you. Okay, I'm gonna take and end the stream. Go and get some coffee. Thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow if you're Swedish.
Now the
play on.
uncomfortable silence.
Not.
No.
Don't you like
You're there.
Ta-da.